If you didn't watch the ad that you saw when you clicked on this video, please click out of this video now and then click again and make sure you watch the ad. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I got monetized on YouTube, which means that I am now going to be making money from YouTube. I'm going to start making money from this thingy. It feels so overwhelming. It feels very unreal. I didn't know that it was going to happen this fast. I mean, for some people this may have been not fast. For me, it was starting from scratch and not knowing anything. So on today's video, we are going to be talking about money on YouTube. I am going to be talking about how long it takes to get monetized on YouTube, how long it took for me, what you need to get monetized, how I got reviewed for monetization, the review process, and then some tips on how you can monetize on YouTube. If you don't want to watch me ramble about my excitement and my journey, you can just click on the timestamps in the description box. If there's a particular section I just want to skip to, I'm going to put it down there so that I don't bore anybody. Okay, I'm going to start from my YouTube journey. You guys, for real, see, you should not watch the ad that you saw or any ad that you're going to see in the middle of this video. Please watch it. It takes just, I think an ad is like 1 minute. It's just 1 minute. Just watch it. Don't skip the ads. Please don't skip the ads. I posted my first YouTube video on the 2nd of May 2020, and we're in August 2021. So it took me a year and 3 months. A year, 3 months and 19 days. And normally it can take you longer or less depending on what you post, depending on who watches your video. When I first started my YouTube channel, everyone was so supportive. Like, it was crazy because I didn't even think, honestly, I didn't think I had that many friends. I mean, I still don't. But like, the point is that I was overwhelmed. Like, when I posted my first YouTube video, the amount of reposts that I got on people's WhatsApp status, on Instagram, on different platforms, I mean, I was so blown away. So getting my first 100 subscribers was not a difficult task. I was crazy that time. Like, literally anybody that I meet, I'd be like, do you have a YouTube account? If you don't have, I'll create it for you there and then, and I'll make an account for you and subscribe to my channel. Some people don't have Google accounts, which is surprising, but it's a thing. So almost everybody, when I go to make my hair, when I go to do my nails, that's what I was doing. So eventually I stopped doing it because I realized that I do not want to have inactive subscribers, people that are just subscribed and then when I post a video I will be getting views. So I stopped it. And then my mom, shout out to my mom was like, is a huge supporter of my YouTube channel. So my mom was like telling all her friends, subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, subscribe, watch her videos, like, comment, you know, share, all that. So I told her she should stop telling her friends. And I know my mom is watching this, but I know that she continued telling people to subscribe because I was seeing weird comments, like comments from her age mates. I didn't say anything now, but like, I was not doing that anymore. This is a tip. Do not do that. You're going to gain inactive subscribers because most people that use their phone to subscribe are not interested in your content. And my goal for YouTube was just to have fun. That's it. Okay, that's the lie. That's the lie. The main reason why I started was because I thought that once you open a YouTube channel and post like 10 videos or 5 videos, they start sending dollars to your account. So that's what I was thinking. So that was why I started YouTube. But then when I did find out that that is not what you need, I continued with the fun because obviously the money wasn't coming and I actually started enjoying it. I'm the type of person that when I'm doing something, I like to do it well, or else I'm not doing at all. So I binged a lot of YouTube videos, like a crazy amount, and I saw a lot of tips, a lot of advice, apps to use, softwares to use. From the very beginning, I was posting consistently. I started by posting once a week, and then I watched a couple of videos. Like, okay, it's always better to post twice a week because that gives you more watch time, more audience, more exposure. Generally, I'm not going to cut this whole YouTube journey short. Generally, I'm actually happy. I'm glad that I entered this YouTube thingy because in as much as I'm just doing my thing, it has also taught me a lot of things. I have changed in a lot of ways. When I make certain videos, certain informative / educative videos, I actually learn. I have grown a lot. I have learned a lot. It's what you need to get your cash. You need to follow all YouTube YT YPP policies. That's the YouTube Partnership Program. You need to live in a country where YPP is available. And apparently, sadly, unfortunately, there's some countries that cannot monetize on YouTube because the YPP program is not available there. You must have no active community guidelines strike, no copyright claim or strike. I think strikes are okay. Claim is the one that has the issue. I'm not entirely sure, but you can do your research on that. If you are the type to use copyright music on your channel, like stop. The sooner the better. That makes your video not eligible for monetization, even if you do monetize. The next and the most important thing is that you need to have 1,000 subscribers, and then you need to have 4,000 watch hours. 4,000, that's 4,000. People need to have watched your video for 240,000 minutes. That's a long time, and you can get unmotivated, demoralized, but you have to understand that nothing good comes easy. I forgot to include the fact that you need to have 4,000 hours in the last 365 days, which means that if you've been posting YouTube videos for like 3 years, YouTube is only going to consider the hours that you gained in the past 1 year. So the other 2 years are invalid. At the beginning of this year, I hit 3,000 watch hours. I was super excited, and I remember that I started my YouTube channel in May, and when May comes, they're going to start subtracting my watch hours. So you need to pump out videos so that when they start subtracting from you, you are also adding, so that either you balance it out or you even give a positive difference. The last thing you need to do is to have a linked AdSense account. AdSense used to confuse me up until like 3 days ago when I finally did this monetization thing, because I'm like, I was seeing it when I reached 3,000 watch hours. I went to like find out how I can do AdSense. It was just very confusing. Thinking back, I don't know why I was confused, because when I saw it again a few days ago, like, it was simple. The review process, when you reach 4,000 watch hours, YouTube sends you an email notifying you that you are eligible for monetization. When they send you the email, you go to your YouTube analytics and you click on apply. The third process is that you are going to review YouTube Partnership Program terms. Just click on the agree and agree. The next thing is your Google AdSense. You need to verify your Google AdSense. It can take several days. Mine took just 1 day. All you need to do is put in your payment method and your address. They're going to send you an AdSense email telling you that your AdSense has been created / verified. The next thing is to get reviewed for a month. Mine took only 1 day, which is crazy, and I'm thankful, because when I saw several months, they were like, after your review, you get accepted and you're free to monetize. The next thing I'm going to do now is just give you guys some tips on how you can, I can't give any tips on how you can blow up your channel, because me that is talking, my channel is not blown up. So I'm just going to say a few things that I think will help your channel grow faster, better, things are going to make you have significant growth. TubeBuddy is a Chrome extension. This is not sponsored, so I'm not going to go into the details. What TubeBuddy helps you to do is that you type in a video title and it tells you how good that title is, if that title is going to make it out in the YouTube world, and it's going to be specific to your channel. Before you post a video, it shows you tags that you can attach to your video. Those tags is what makes people find your video. As someone that is in the social media world, you need to be very alert with trends. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what people like. If there's a viral video going around and you can do it and you think it's going to be fun, do it. And if you're doing a viral video, try and add your touch to it. Don't just do what everyone else is doing so that your own can, stand out. I've mentioned using tags. Adding tags in your video. You can also add tags in your description box. Thumbnails are very, very important, because that's literally the first thing a person sees. That is the line between this video is rubbish and this video is good. That's literally all it takes. Have a good thumbnail. That's why most times you see clickbait, you see people catfishing on their thumbnail, but that's it. All it takes is that click. Once someone has clicked on your video, from 10 seconds, it starts counting as watch time. Even if the person clicks up after 30 seconds, that thing has been counted. Get people to click on your video in the first place. Make your thumbnail bright, make it as aesthetic as you can, make it pleasing to look at. When I first started, I used to use PixArt to make my thumbnails, but then I was so dissatisfied with what it looked like, and then I found out about PicMonkey. So what I use now to make my thumbnails is PicMonkey. Non-copyright music, avoid at all costs. cost. You can use Epidemic Sound for music or Hello Thematic. You need to pay for both, but Thematic is cheaper. Epidemic Sound is like 7,000. I use Thematic, but I use the free version of Thematic. You have access to songs without paying. It's just that you won't have access to all the songs, but like the one I have access to is pretty good. Consistency is the #1 tip. You see people making YouTube videos every day, and the only thing that's going to make you stand out is being consistent. It's not necessarily even the quality of your video. You can see crappy videos and they get views. Why? Because the video is seeing people. If you make a video that you think is not good and it's actually not good and it's out there in the world, people will click on it at least to see what this thing is. But if you don't make, and you make once in 2 months, once in a month, and that video is really good, it's hard for that video to be seen in the first place. You end up having really good content that nobody is watching. Do different things, post random videos, because this is the time where you can do stuff and no one is going to criticize you. Advertise your content. That's the last tip that I have to give. If you post on your WhatsApp, post on your Instagram, post on your Snapchat, like the links. If you've come to the end of this video, if you stayed this long and you watched all my ads, I mean, all I have to say is thank you. If you did not watch my ads in this particular video, after I have finished saying all these things, just know that Jesus loves you. I hope that as I continue on this YouTube journey, you guys will continue to support me, continue to watch my videos, continue to encourage me with the sweetest comments. I'm so thankful. I hope this video meant something to you. I hope it inspired you, motivated you to start a YouTube channel. If you have been procrastinating since, start now, okay?